Hello everyone, it's me Indra. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about the some properties of the logarithm and some related problems with the properties of the logarithm. I already made the separate video on the topic basic concept of the logarithm and the some properties of the logarithm. Please watch that video once again. Then you will be very clear about this lesson. Please watch this video till the end so that you will get so much information about the concept of the logarithm. Without wasting any further time, let's get started. First of all, let's have a quick recap on some properties of the logarithm. Let's write on a very important property of the logarithm. It is change of base property. Change of base. This property is very important property on the logarithm. Let's write its expressions. The change of base. A log with base a of a number b. Here, a log with base a of a number b. It can be written in terms of the change of the base. Log of the same base. Log of the same base. Log with the same base a of any number. Here, m is taken here as a any number, and the times log with base m. Here we take m as a any number, so we have to take the log of that log with the base that number m of log with base m of this number b. This formula, this property is called as the change of base property of the logarithm. Here we just change the base a into the base m. The log of b with base a, this can be written as log of m. M is here any number with base with the same base a times log of b, log of this argument b with the base as we take the number here. Here we take the number m, so we have to take the log with the same base. This is the change of base formula. We already discussed about the proof of this formula. Please watch that video ends again. I will provide the link of that video on the description box. And the second property, second very important property on the log is the interchanging of argument and the base. It is called as the interchanging. The second very important property is interchanging the argument and base property. We can interchange the argument. Here the argument is b and here the base is a. We can interchange the argument and the base, and the interchanging way is the log with base a of a number b. It can be written in terms of the interchanging of the argument and the base, and this is equals to 1 over log with the base b, log with the base b of a. Here we just interchange. This is the argument, and here the b is argument and a is base. Here we just interchange the argument and base. We have to take 1 over that interchanging concept, and from this expression we can observe that log with base a of number b, and another logarithm is here log with base b of a number a. These two logarithms are multiplicative inverse to each other. If we multiply together, if we multiply these log together, then we will get the answer 1. So they are the multiplicative inverse to each other. They are the multiplicative inverse. Please remember this point also. We can interchange the argument and base of any logarithm. This is very important property. And in this video, we are going to discuss a remaining property of the logarithm with this with the proof. The property is the log log of number b with base a. This is the logarithm with base a of number p, and this can be written as in the form of the logarithm with the base is our wish. Here the log, let's take a log of base m. Here i I have taken the log with base m of the argument. Here the argument is b, of the argument b, over log of the same base. Here the we have taken the log with base m, so we have to take here the log with the same base of the base. Here the base is a. This is one very important property on the here we just change the given logarithm into the logarithm of the base as our wish. We can change the given logarithm into the next logarithm base with into the next logarithm is our wish. Here we have taken here the log with base m, and the value of the denominator, the denominator number is here log of a with base m. This should not be equals to 0. If the denominator of the fraction is 0, then the fraction will be undefined, so the denominator should not be equals to 0. Here in this property we have taken here the new logarithm with the new base log with base m, and the writing way is uh, the new logarithm of the argument. Here the argument is b, so we have to here in numerator the log of the argument, and in denominator log of the base. Here the base is a, so we have here taken the log of the base. This is the one very important property on the logarithm. Let's prove it. Here is the proof, and we know that log with base a of a number b, this can be written in the change of base formula. We can write this log of m, log of m, here the m is any number, log of m with base a times log of this argument b with the base m. Here m is the new number. We have taken here the m is a new number. This is the change of base formula. This is just change of base. Log of b with base a, this can be written in the form of the change of the base. Log of any number, we can take here the any number. Here I have taken the m, log of m with the base with the same base times log of the argument. Here the argument is b, log of the argument with the base of that number that we have taken. Here the m is the number that we have taken, so we have to take the logarithm with the base of that number. This is called as the change of the base, and this can be written as, let's use this property, let's interchange the argument and the base. If we want to interchange the argument and the base, then we have to do 1 over log. Here the argument is m and the base is here a. We just here interchange the argument and the base of this first logarithm times log of b with base m. Here we just in this step we just use the concept of interchanging the argument and the base of the logarithm. Here we change the argument and the base, interchange the argument and the base of the first logarithm, and this can be further simplified as a log of b with base m over log of a with the same base m. Therefore here we have proved it. The log of b with base a can be written, this can be written as log of b with base m over log of a with base m. Here we have taken the log with base m as a new number. We can take the logarithm of any base. Here we just take the logarithm of the base m, and the denominator should not be equals to 0. This is the proof of this property. This is very important property. And let's take some problems related with the properties of the logarithm. Here the question is if log of 2 with base 7 is given here m. If the log of 2 with base 7 is given here m, and then we have to prove that log with a base 49 of a number 28 is equals to, in terms of m, 1 plus 2m over 2. This is the question. This question is related with the properties of the logarithm. Let's solve it. It is given that log with base 7 of a number 2 is given here m. This is given in the question, and we are going to prove this. And the left hand side of this section is log of 28 with base 49. Let's change this logarithm in terms of m, and this can be written as the number 49 can be written as the 7 square. 49, here we just write the 49 as a 7 square, and the 28, the number 28 can be written as the 4 times 7. And we have the very important property, one very important, let me write here. Please remember this property: log of a number b with a base a raised to the power n. This property is called as the power of the base. This property is called as the power of the base. Log of b with base a to the power n, this can be written as reciprocal of the power of the base. Here the power of the base is n, and its reciprocal is 1 over n times log of b with base a. This property is called as the power of the base property. Power of the base. Here the power of the base. So we can use this concept here. And this expression becomes exactly, here the power of the base is 2. Its reciprocal is 1 over 2 times log with base 7 of the number 4 times 7. Here we, in this system, we just use this property, and this can be further simplified as 1 over 2 times, and here is a form of the product form of the logarithm, and we have the property, the product form of the here, let me write here, log of x times y with any base a. This is equivalent to log of x with the same base plus log of y with the same base. Please remember this property. This property is called as the product, log of the product. Let use this concept in this expression, and this can be written as log with base 7 of 4 plus log with the same base 7 with of 7. We know that, we again know that the another next property, very important property, log with base a of the same number. If the argument and the base of the logarithm are same, then at these conditions the result will be always 1. Please remember this point. And here is the same form in the second term, so we can use their concept, 1 over 2, and the log with base 7, and this number 4 can be written as the power of the 2, in terms of power of 2, 2 raised to the power 2, 2 raised to the power 2. plus, and this log of 7 with the same base, this will be 1. And here the 1 over 2 times here the and the we by using the concept of the power law is here. Let me write here. If the log of a number x to the power n with a same with a base a, this can be written as n times the log of x with the same base. Please remember this property. This property is very important property. Now using this concept on this first term, we can write 2 times log of 2 with base 7 plus 1, and this can be further simplified just substituting the value of the log of 2 with base 7 is here given is a m. So substituting the values of m, values of the m is a log of 2 with base 7. This can be this can be replaced by m because it is given there, its value is m, and the 2 times m is 2m plus 1 over this 2. This is our required answer. Here we prove this question by using the concept of the property of logarithm. Here we discussed some properties, some very important properties of the logarithm. Please remember these properties. These properties helps us to solve the particular problems in a very short time. In our previous video, we discussed about some properties and their proof. Please watch that video again, and then you will be very clear about the properties of the logarithm. In our next video, we will discuss more about the some problems related with the properties of the logarithm. Uh, Please keep watching this channel. Keep loving. This much for today. Thank you.